Alright, part 3 conclusion time. In the last two parts, we looked at 7 of my Link models that all express turning points to result in what is now, for this video, what I would consider where I stand in terms of how I sculpt Link now, with all turning points considered. But, as I said last time, Toon Link was sculpted all throughout these years of Adult Link and Young Link. Have to kind of throw that in there. So I kind of wanted to show those two, especially since this is a Link episode, and I don't really have a whole lot of Toon Link ones because again, my main focus was sculpting Adult Link, but for what it's worth, I wanted to show those two. So the first one goes back to Wind Waker a long time ago, probably around again 5 years ago. I'm really not sure, but it's this little guy. While I guess I should, before I talk about detailing or anything, what I did with this one is I think I could say that this is the earliest model that expressed those bendy wire or the twist tie joints and stuff that I now use in some of my more advanced posable models. So aside from that, because I wanted him to look to be kind of small so I could do this with, and I couldn't do it with one like that. But this was definitely a really early attempt at a Young Link. Or not Young Link, Toon Link. But I think that Toon Link is a lot easier to sculpt than Adult Link or any other type of Link. That's kind of why I don't have a whole lot to show, is because it kind of just takes practice and attention to, I think, shapes more than anything else. The only things that I don't really like about this one is how, I mean, the face is pretty good, but the body is a little weird, and there isn't a whole lot of detail on it. It looks really simple. It almost looks like a prototype. But that again, I probably did that just so I could put the wires in, and that again does kind of show that I feel like Toon Link isn't like an evolution, but it's more like just paying attention to detailing and essentially like just practicing in how you can form the shapes and the best way to do that. But that was the first one. The next one goes to the canceled Brawl set, and it's this one, which, as you can see, is getting reasonably better because I actually paid more attention to the face, making sure that the eyebrows were bushy enough, the eyes were big enough, and yeah, paying attention to the shapes, as I said. The body is much more in proportion, and I don't even think on that one I put that little, like, the parting of a shirt, but I got that white part here. The hat swoop, which again, signature for me. The shield doesn't really make much sense because that's kind of I don't know, it's like a weird shield. It's not really the one that Wind Waker Link has, or even Brawl Link, because the Brawl one is from Wind Waker. But yeah. Again, just kind of in the visual aspect, Toon Link is easy. It just takes practice with sculpting his shapes. And the last model that I have to show for this video, just kind of want to fix that, is my most recent Toon Link, which obviously compared to this one definitely comes a long way and shows a lot. Again, like I said, just paying attention to detail in the practice. The face looks a lot better. This one doesn't have a shield, but look at the shield. Look at the detail on that shield. I just want to point that out. I mean, that's a lot of detail on the shield. The Master Sword looks really, really nice. I like how I did that sword kind of like flat like that. It looks a lot better. And just overall better proportions and better shapes and sizes. He's missing a sword holder, but he does have one. I think in the video game Clayfair model video that I showed this one in, he does have it. But that aside, that is pretty much the Toon Link evolution. Again, like I said, he doesn't really stand up, but he'll lean against Link, I guess, the Brawl one. But like I said, that one's kind of less of like a real evolution, just more like paying attention to detail. And these were sculpted over, numerous years as it was. I mean, like, these links were kind of all, a couple years apart, but these ones I'm going to probably say were, probably a little bit longer apart. So, I think with that said, and with the time almost being 5 minutes, that'll do it for this episode. So thanks for watching, guys. This episode number 2 of the Then and Now series. which talked about Link and Toon Link models. With that said, I guess that's it for this video. So thanks for watching, guys, and until the next video, I'm LSuperSonicQ. So Finn.